Hey Froggy friends, Kirostyle here, welcome back to Fire Emblem Engage! Thank you so much for joining me here on stream! Today we're gonna finish this game. We're finally on the last chapter. But before we do, there's a couple things we need to wrap up. For one thing, I have a whole bunch of support conversations I need to do. I also went to the cafe and ate with Lyndon and Hortensia, so now I finally have C supports with them. They were the only characters I was missing. I rearranged everyone's inventory. We need to second seal all the people at max level. There's a couple places in the Somnial I want to show you, and then we'll be off. So, where should we start? Let's start with the supports, actually. Get these out of the way. Hey Tomo, hey Psycho Reaper, good to see you. Thank you so much for coming by. I really appreciate it.
You seem worried about something, Alchrist. If you'd like to talk about it, I'm here to listen.
I'm writing a letter of self-introduction, but I'm running out of ways to say worthless burden.
Oh, come on, Alchrist. We've been over this.
You studied the art of statecraft, right, Roy? I know I could learn some things from you.
All I've ever learned is how to act like a lord. As long as it involves that, I'm happy to share.
You'd never leave someone who was in trouble, would you? Same goes for me, you know?
The duty of a knight is to protect their people above all else. I am pleased you feel equally so.
So I'm getting a lot of these emblems to bond rank 10, and once you get to 10, you can't go any further unless you clear their paralog, which we'll do after we beat the game. I don't want to do it now, but I have a whole bunch of people capped, but because we're on the final battle, I want to keep them with the emblems they're used to working with, so I know how they fight in battle before we start mixing it around too much.
I love reading stories. If there are any you could share with me, I'm all ears.
I do have one story I could tell you. It's about all the amazing things I experienced on my journey.
Alright, but I can get A rank with Tiki and Edelgard because they are DLC ones. So Cedal actually got rank 20 with Tiki? Wow. I mean, he dances a lot. That's pretty easy to build up bond.
My heart starts to race when I watch you dance. I get the urge to begin dancing too.
I'm happy if my performance moves you. My master taught me this dance. It's special to me. I'd like to show off some special choreography to symbolize our ongoing friendship.
Wow, really? A special dance? That makes me happy. Let's dance together every day.
I hesitate to ask one such as yourself, but do you have a confession you'd like me to hear?
Confession? Oh right, you're a cleric. Nothing is weighing on me at the moment, but thank you.
Are you sure, Corin? I know you've been through a lot. Okay, so now we have a whole bunch of supports to do. Maybe not as much as I thought, but oh, we actually got an A with Clan. Okay, good.
Clan, you're looking bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Yes, I'm feeling much better now that I've gotten some rest.
Good. Please try not to overwork yourself going forward, all right?
Listen, it's like I said. We stewards waited 1,000 years for you to wake up.
Well, Clan, you personally did not wait 1,000 years, though.
And you're as amazing as I imagined. No, even more so. But I failed you. I'm supposed to make your life easier. Instead, I made you worry about me. I'm really sorry.
Sorry? You're doing a great job, Clan.
Well, except for that time you got, like, critted by an enemy wyvern rider, but I'll forgive you for that.
It's really heartening to see how hard you work.
It is?
Yes, and not just that. I know you've always been there to support me, even since before I woke up. I find it quite touching how deeply you care for me.
Yes, well, of course
Clan, are you crying?
I'm just really happy. The Divine Dragon thinks I did a good job. I'm going to keep on doing whatever I can to help you out.
I appreciate that, but please.
I know. I'll make sure not to push myself too hard.
Glad to hear it.
Well, we finally get to find out about Lyndon. I know nothing about him.
Are you ready to begin, Divine One?
Wait, begin what?
I think so, Lyndon. But I do want to double-check one last thing. This experiment will somehow result in making people's lives easier and happier, right?
Absolutely, Divine One.
Why is there creepy, suspicious music?
What I learned by examining you is certain to lead to a new discovery or three. I anticipate very interesting results relating to quality sleep.
Quality sleep?
You dozed for 1,000 years, after all.
Yeah, because I was, like, dying.
It's fair to say no one has ever slept more soundly than you. Maybe we'll find out why.
Do you really think that's likely?
I most certainly do. This could be a godsend for those who struggle with insomnia.
I hadn't thought of that. All right, sure. I'd love to help with your experiment.
I greatly appreciate it, Divine One. The first step is to cast thunder on you a few times to see how your body reacts.
Lyndon! Is that an experiment? That's not what experiments do.
You'll grow numb to the pain soon enough, but your hair may not survive the experience.
Well, I mean, I could live without my Colgate hair.
You know, I've changed my mind. Sorry, but you'll have to find another test subject.
That is completely not what I was expecting. Lyndon, I thought you were like a priest or something. You're like a somewhat of a scientist yourself. Jeezums. I kind of like it. I'm curious where that support goes.
Hey, Divine One. What do you think?
I wonder if he does all his supports as experiments with people.
Of what?
Come on. Am I cute, sweet, charming? Use your words.
Sure, you're cute enough. Just like always.
That's all you have to say? I put a lot of effort into being adorable, you know? The least you could do is notice.
Well, maybe change your clothes so you don't look like you're from the circus, you know?
I had no idea. Forgive me for not noticing.
That's all I get? Ugh. I can't believe that didn't work. A pouty face is usually all it takes for people to be extra nice. Do you have some kind of god training that lets you see through fake crying, Divine One?
God training? I don't think anyone needs special training to see through an act like that.
Hey, fine. Then let me ask you something else. How come you're not fawning over me? I'm unimaginably cute.
I don't treat people differently just because they're cute. Kindness matters much more.
Wrong. Being nice is great and all, but cuteness is a huge advantage. Everyone knows that.
I see.
Did you like get that from Rosado, or did Rosado get it from you?
So we'll try this again. Only I'll be even cuter next time, so you can't possibly miss it.
Okay, Hortensia, you're making me feel like I almost didn't want that C rank support. Okay, but now Kiro officially has a C rank with everyone.
Seadoll? I'd like to apologize once more for our conversation the other day. I really should have considered your feelings before asking about your past.
It didn't bother me, and you didn't do anything wrong.
I've been thinking about your stories since then. I had assumed the caravan lifestyle was all fun and games. But that's not true, is it?
No. Fun isn't the right word. That life can be brutal beyond compare. I watched friends die during raids. And worse.
There must have been so many hardships. And yet I assumed it was a life of leisure. If I had looked past my own desires for even a moment before speaking. I really am sorry.
Oh, Prince Alchrist. Like I said, you've done nothing wrong. Yes, bad things happened while I was traveling with the caravan. But good things happened too. Many more good things. The caravan was my family and my home. I count myself lucky to have lived that life.
I'm very glad to hear that.
So please, do not hesitate. Ask as many questions as you like. Ask me about the strange and wonderful foods I tasted for the first time at the border village, or about the morning sun I watched set the sky on fire as it rose over the desert oasis. There are so many questions I hope you ask, and so many stories I hope to tell you.
Your tales mesmerize me, Seadoll. I can't wait to get lost in them again. Please, tell me a new one, and another after that. Tell me stories until the break of dawn.
With pleasure, Prince Alchrist.
That was nice. I can't remember how Fogado and Alchrist's conversation went.
Hey, Prince Alchrist, quick question. Can you tell me about your childhood?
Huh? Why do you want to know about that?
Well, I was thinking about our somewhat abbreviated conversation the other day. You know, how our situations are similar, but our personalities are different.
Oh right, that's what they were talking about.
And I thought maybe the difference can be explained by our upbringings.
I see. I'll share broad details with you, but be warned. It's not very interesting.
That's totally fine. Trust me. I'm all ears.
I was born the second prince of Brodia, with a significant age gap between my brother and me.
Wait, what is the age gap between you and Diamant? We can check in the ally notebook later.
As far back as I can remember, people have praised my older brother for his skills. One could not ask for a better successor to the Brodian throne, they would say. But when it came to me, the thing I heard most often was, Diamant would have done better.
Huh?
Ouch. So you always felt like second fiddle. That's rough.
It's my own fault. I'm a lost cause.
Did you ever just snap and say, forget him, look at me?
No, never. I would never allow a thought like that to cross my mind. My brother is perfect. That's the plain truth. It's not his fault I can't compare. At the same time, I am aware that those truths form the backbone of my gloomy personality.
So instead of holding a grudge against him, you just accepted that you were inferior. You know what you are? A kind person. Maybe that's why I like you so much.
Oh. You're saying you like me? You're such an inspiring person, Prince Fogado. I must not risk dragging you down. I have to go again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry!
And he's gone. Well, see you around, Prince Alchrist.
We're all Alchrist. And we can all use a Fogado of our own. Yeah, he really needs a hug.
So, Prince Alchrist, what did you think of your first party?
Oh my gosh, Pendreo, you worked him to the bone with your party, didn't you?
Why did I think I could do that?
I can see how an all-night blowout would be kind of overwhelming for a beginner.
The music was so loud. Everyone was shouting, and the dancing. It was like a scene from my worst nightmares. I shouldn't have joined you. I wasn't ready.
Good times.
Pandreo, please. I don't think I can do that again. I'm sorry, but partying is not for me.
Hey, let's not be too hasty here. I saw you standing on the sidelines, watching the action from afar. To really know what it's like, you have to dive in and lose yourself with the rest of us. I'll be sure to drag you into the crowd next time.
No, I can't. I must decline.
Now, why would you do that? Don't worry, I'll make sure you have fun.
Yeah, it's the extreme extrovert here meets the extreme introvert.
Leave it all to me.
Is there a support where Pandreo does not howl?
Yes, of course. Oh.
Good job, Alchrist. Nice howl. Anyone that has a support with Pandreo has to, like, howl at some point during one of their supports, whether it's a good one or a bad one.
Hi, Prince Fogato.
Hey, Rosado. The sun stays shining and you stay cute.
That's right. I'm always cute, aren't I? I'm even cuter than the last time you saw me, aren't I?
Agreed. And your confidence really heightens it.
You really mean it this time, right? You're really, really, really telling the truth?
I swear, up and down, I'm telling the truth.
Then, you'd say I'm the absolute cutest ever?
Well, not the absolute cutest ever.
Oh, so cruel! I was sure I misheard you last time. Why do you keep saying that? Are you lifting me up on purpose just to knock me down?
Calm down, calm down.
How am I supposed to calm down? The prince with the sharpest eye doesn't even think I'm all that cute.
It's not that, Rosado. I'm just not a big believer in comparisons.
What do you mean?
This, that, or the other. It's just not my style. You're cute. No need to make it into some big overblown contest. Know what I mean?
I guess I get it, but I don't know. I guess I'll think about it.
Oh. That wasn't what I was expecting. Okay. Oh, I forgot that you two have a support. You barely get to fight alongside each other.
Forgive me for making you wait. I mean no disrespect to our close bond of friendship.
Close bond? We've sparred one time.
There is no greater bond than that of shared experience in battle.
Is that how it works where you're from?
Of course, it is only natural. Is it different where you are from?
Somewhat.
Then how do you express bonds of friendship in your lands? Would you like to quiz me?
Oh, see, look, he finally used the word quiz in the right context this time.
Quiz you? On what subject?
No. Quiz. When two people press their mouths together.
Okay, so yeah, I was right from the last stream. Whenever he says quiz, he means kiss. But then in this context, wait, what? Would you like to quiz me? Okay, that's what he means. Because every time Kagetsu gets healed in battle, he goes, I could quiz you. And I'm like, why is he saying that? Why is he gonna quiz the person? And then in his support with Kiro, he was like, oh no, he mentioned like quizzing someone or like quiz him or something like that in response to a kiss. So I was like, does quiz mean kiss? I'm glad they're clarifying this.
Come, give me a quiz.
Wait, why are you so open to kissing everyone?
A quiz when two people press their mouths together.
Is this just some language barrier thing or what?
Oh, do you mean a kiss?
Do you just mispronounce the word kiss? Is that all this is?
Yes, that. Come, give me one of those.
I give you a big smoocher on the lips there.
I'm afraid not. Kissing is for bonds of romantic love, not friendship.
Why is that the only word though? Like, if his personality trait was that he like misremembers certain words in English versus like his native tongue, why is quiz the only word he does that with? Like, what was the choice in the writing of this?
Is that so? Cultures of other countries are so foreign to me. Well, enough jokes. Let us begin our sparring.
I'm glad he came outright and actually explained it though.
You were joking?
Certainly. Everyone knows that friends do not quiz each other.
Now I'm just confused. You're using it again.
Don't toy with me.
If you are angry, show it as we fight.
All right then. If you want the full Boucheron, then that's what I'll give you.
Aha! There is your war face. Now, come at me.
Boucheron kind of sounds like boucher, which means kiss in French as well. Kagetsu, even though he's like my second favorite character, and that's mostly just because I like his design, his personality is such a weird mishmash. Like, he can inexplicably tell the future with no explanation, but only like pointless things. He says quiz instead of kiss, but that's like the only word he seems to like mix up between the languages. He likes to like spar and fight. Like, it's just, what were they going for with him? I don't understand. Oh, you guys got an A rank. Congratulations.
Ow!
Clan, are you okay?
I'm fine. I just fell and got a scrape.
Even a minor scratch could get infected if left untreated.
Hey, Hakase, welcome to the stream.
Show me, and I can treat it for you right here.
All right.
It's bleeding a bit. I can fix that.
Yeesh, that stings!
Don't worry, I'm finished already. That wasn't so bad, was it?
Thank you.
No need for thanks. It's the least I could do to repay you.
Huh? For what?
One thing you said to me last time stuck. About learning from your mistakes so you don't go repeating them.
That does ring a bell.
It was such genuine advice. Like something I'd hear from my family back home.
Thanks, Jean.
You know I come from an island in Firene. This place is nice, but it doesn't feel like home. But what you said helped to change that.
If you miss your family, Jean, you can think of me as an older brother. I might still slip up on occasion, and I have a lot of growing left to do, but...
There's nothing wrong with that. If I had a big brother like you, there's nothing I would fear.
I'd be happy to help.
It's nearly dinner time. How's that scratch? Do you need help walking?
It's feeling a lot better now. Your treatment did the trick.
Maybe you should lean on me anyway. Isn't that what family is for?
What a couple of good boys. Oh, you have a support with each other. Okay, let's see if Lyndon is weird with Hortensia as well.
Hey, Lyndon. My sister's asking for you.
Ah, thank you, Princess Hortensia. So sorry to have made you fetch me like this.
That's okay. I had a thing to do and you were on the way. Oh, that's a pretty painting. The lady's beautiful. Is she your daughter?
This lovely painting is of my even lovelier wife.
I love how anytime there's any object in the support, whether it be this painting, or an enemy they're fighting, or a piece of food, or like anything, it's always like off screen, so they always have to like angle the camera in such a way, just because they don't actually have the object there.
Yeah, she's a vision. You're a lucky guy.
If she were here now, I'm sure she would be delighted to hear you say so.
You'll have to introduce us next time she's around. I'd love to meet her.
Is she dead?
Unfortunately, that will not be possible.
Oh, yeah.
She passed away some time ago.
Aw.
Oh no, I had no idea. I'm so sorry.
It's quite all right, Princess Hortensia. We raised 3 children together. They're all grown now, off living lives of their own. I've had mages to train and keep me company, and I'm sure she's at peace in the hereafter.
You've accomplished so much. I'm sure if she were here, she'd say she's very proud. Say, Lyndon, would you consider giving me some lessons? I could learn a lot from you.
I'm flattered that you would suggest the idea, but I think it best for us both that I decline.
How come?
I simply don't have the stamina to teach anymore.
I understand. You've still got battles to fight. I shouldn't trouble you.
Don't fret. I'm sure there's a spry spellcaster out there who would make the perfect tutor.
Interesting. But I keep forgetting that Lyndon is not a priest, he's a sage. For like his character class, at least. Okay, now we need to go do the training hall, and then we'll second seal all the characters that have yet to have a second seal.
Yes.
I'm conflicted about Sombron's impending defeat. Still, I hope to win this fight beside you. Thanks, Mavier. So, Rosado is very close to 20, so we'll try to see if we can get 20 here. Clan's also close to, well, close as in he needs one more level, but Rosado is like almost there.
Right, I'll do my best. No holding back.
Oh, it's me. I do 0 damage with my fists. Kiro, you need to get better at martial arts. You're letting me down here.
You're as strong as I expected. Victory for the cutest.
I wasn't expecting only one fight to bring you up. I wonder if how well I can do with clan. Maybe it depends on the level
33rd
of who they
Steward
fight.
Of the Divine Dragon.
I am Kagetsu of Elusia.
Maybe it depends on who they fight and whether they win.
I lost.
Yeah, that's very little. Is there anyone that's actually like close to leveling? Not really. Oh, Jean maybe. Vale maybe?
I must be more powerful than I was.
Let's have a good match.
Why is everyone fighting me? Why do I keep using fists too? Oh dang.
I admire your strength.
I like parried an attack. Oh, you're so close to leveling, Vale, come on. Okay, so now we'll use all our second seals. Now, I'm not going to actually reclass everyone, except maybe Boucheron. Everyone else, I'm going to use the second seal just to reset their level so they can keep getting XP. Because I think they're all in pretty good classes of their own. So the thing with Alchrist is, like, he has Luna when he's on his own special class, Tir de Lis, but Sniper has a pretty good skill too. It increases your crit rate by like 10. And people usually say that he doesn't need Luna, but I don't want to switch him out of the outfit, because again, he's part of my main party, and he's also one of the primary noble characters. At least for the ending of the game, I want to make sure he's wearing this outfit. So we're gonna change class, but only to the same one again. And actually, to reclass, you don't need to be like a minimum level either, as long as you're promoted. So I could just immediately change him later again. I just need to buy another second seal, so that's fine. You're also going to stay as a Lindworm. Yay, Lindworm to Lindworm. People also say Fogato should change to something else, like people say Berserker or something like that, but again, I'm gonna keep him the same. Also, he's one of my two like primary bow users, so I kind of need that. Hey Lork, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Okay, where's... oh, here. Oh, so you can... okay, look, see? You can also switch, because see how here there's like Paladin with A in swords, or a Paladin with an A in lances, or a Paladin with an S in axes. Or here, Wyvern Knight, you can also choose whether you want to be like a sword one, or an axe one, or a lance one. Of course, I'm going to keep him the same because I need a lance user, but again, it's kind of confusing in this game. There's like, you know, look at all the different bow knights, all the different wolf knights, all the different like mage knights and griffin knights. Like, it's just kind of needlessly annoying, I think. Like, it's neat that they have this customization, but it's also like needless. Also, I read somewhere that for some reason when you fight Rosado the first time, he's like a lance and sword wyvern knight, but then when he joins you, he's a... But then when you fight him the second time, and then when he joins you again later, he's a lance and axe wyvern knight, which... Okay. I'm changing the right one, right? Yes, I am. Hey Aru, welcome to the stream! Yeah, swords weren't cute enough for Rosado, apparently. I can't do clan. You're 19. You're so close to 20, but I have to not. Okay, so the Boucheron as well. So I want to keep him as a berserker because S rank and axes is nice, but the only S rank axe in this game is one that is a heavy weapon, so you can't double with it and you can't follow up with it. So I'm not going to use it. But berserker's good because he has a good strength stat. But I'm going to actually change him to warrior. See, his strength goes down, but then his defense, res, like a lot of other stuff goes up. His strength only goes down by 1. But more importantly, because Berserker's special skill is Smash Plus, when making a smash attack, push the target 2 spaces instead of 1. But I don't really do that. I don't use smash attacks very much. So with Warrior, you get Merciless. Unit deals plus 50% damage against broken foes, which does a lot more. That's really useful. So I'm going to switch him to Warrior so he can learn Merciless. And then eventually I'm going to switch him back to Berserker, but then I'll keep the Merciless skill on him. That's my plan. So, because I don't need the S rank in axes, really. And at least this way he'll also have bows, just in case I need it. He also gets a more revealing outfit, I think, when he changes to Warrior. I also heard that Panette is like a really good unit. I kind of regret not using Panette and using Boucheron instead. Because Boucheron, he's good, he's okay, but importantly, like, Boucheron is apparently like a low tier unit, especially because a lot of early units are low tier, and you have to invest in them. But because I invested him so much, I want to keep using him. But Panette is like an A rank unit compared to him, according to most people, so... How does he fight in this thing, though? Like, how does the jacket not flop around? It's kind of like how Kagetsu's sleeve doesn't get in his way somehow. Or like Lumera's entire outfit. Okay, also, should I promote like I already did Alpha, like Saline and Hortensia? Just to see what they're... I think I might as well. Do I have a Master Seal? No, I don't. Okay. I'm gonna buy a couple Master Seals. I also need to buy Boucheron a bow. See, I like having... Actually, you know what? You don't need a Vulnerary. Do I have any extra silver bows? I think I have the one that I had on Alchrist. Oh, you can't use silver bow. You can only use steel bow. Can you use a longbow? You can. You actually get him a longbow.
Well, hey there.
It's nice that the longbows can do range 2 to 3, it's not just 3. Like, it doesn't restrict you.
Here you go. Take care.
Welcome. I thank you. I thank you.
All my money's just going to these seals.
Do come again.
I'm gonna run out of money. Also do more script. Actually, you get a bunch of money from doing the paralogs, which we'll do after we beat the game. Master Seals look cheap. Or you mean they look cheap as in like the item looks cheap, not the price looks cheap. Yeah. I wonder how much bling you get from upgrading Hortensia. Oh, price-wise? They are, except it's just like when you buy them in bulk, they really add up. Like I find... Oh dang, look at you, Hortensia. Like, most of the items in this game... Oh, look at her portrait too. I don't know if you look more or less clown-like. Like, most of the items in this game aren't that expensive, but then I go and buy, like, a whole bunch for people to, like, stock them up, and then suddenly I look at my money, I'm like, oh, my money went down a lot. It's just, like, everything adding up. So, Sailing upgrades to Vidam, and she actually gets the Ignis skill. Like, a lot of, like, Ignis, Soul, and Luna, these are all skills that are specific to these noble characters, and these are very staple skills from other Fire Emblem games. I'm surprised they're restricted to single characters in this one. Maybe they're considered too good. Honestly, I don't see too much of a difference here. Okay. I also want to... Did any of her promotions change her skirt? Yes, I think she only wears that big skirt in her, like, personal classes. Because all the generic classes have set outfits. Let's look at what these new outfits look like. I'm not gonna buy them. They're not that interesting. I think these are all just outfits worn by the NPCs as well. Oh. This one's just the swimwear, because usually it's they have the swimwear plus the vest. Oh, this one doesn't even cost money. It costs 0G, but it costs like 20 iron ingots, 5 steel ingots. Okay, so this costs steel. Oh, so that's what the steel and iron's for. Oh, got it. What about... Okay, nothing really interesting there. So I can get like anyone in the... Dang, Diamant, look at you. Actually, the way they draw, the way that the pec meets the arm looks a little funny. Oh, I can actually turn it around. The back is also kind of funny looking when you look at it like this. Interesting. Actually, what about girls? Okay.
Be well.
I also want to show you the photo studio. I was playing around with it earlier today just to see. And also there's also something here. I didn't realize this was here. I don't know if I ever pointed it out. This statue of me, apparently. Very cool.
Yes.
After this battle, we shall at last have peace. For the sake of the people, we must not fail. Yeah, maybe eventually they'll have like Somnial outfits in battle as a DLC. I don't know. It shouldn't be that hard, right? Okay, so I was looking at this photo shoot thing. So you can take pictures. It's basically like G-pose, but not as... It's a bit more restrictive. So there's like different scenes you can pick from, but they have like set camera angles. Like you can zoom in and out and pan the camera, but very minimally. So they have like set locations. And they're all in the Somnial. So for example, if I pick Plaza 1, so there's like 3 spots here, plus a spot for Sami. If I pick this spot, you can go, okay, I pick Kiro. I'm gonna put him in his... See, like, this is the swimwear most characters have before, like, the one that you don't have to buy. Like, training wear, and then you can choose a pose for him. See, like, I'll choose cool pose number 6. And then when you're ready to take a picture, you can take a picture. But like this scene is made in a way that it focuses on the building in the back. So even if I zoom in and out, this is the furthest it zooms in and out. And if I pan up and down, this is the most it goes up and down. So like this one's more for like a scenic pose. But if I do something like this one, so if I do Kiro here, cool for. See, this scene lets me zoom in and out more. But see, that's the furthest I can go up and down. So it's not as much customization as you would like. Also, like the whole fact that like Kiro isn't actually customizable, you just change his name, he doesn't, or his class. But you can't like, he's not like Robin or Corrin where you can change their hairstyle and color. I mean, like you couldn't do it with Byleth either, but on one hand it makes him feel more like his own character, on the other hand it's also like, what's the point of the photo mode and stuff? I mean, other than, I guess it's just for fun. But like you also have, like if I pick this one, like this spot here, like his back is turned in this one because he's overlooking whoever's in spot. Oh, Sami's over there, here. Oh, Sami goes there, okay, I see. I can... This scene doesn't have very much maneuverability with the camera. Yeah, we can't put Mavier on top of the railing. Anyways, I just want to show you what that looks like. The last thing I want to show you, I know this is the final story stream for this game, and I know you guys are itching to go, but I looked at the ally notebook because I never actually looked at this thing. So it gives you pages on all your allies, and you can click A to like zoom in on the pictures. And every time you get a support conversation between your character and another character, it adds an extra page. So like you get one page for meeting them, and then you get another page for the first support, and then you get more for each subsequent one. Now, of course, I didn't do very many with Vander, but like Clan here, see his regular page. Then he gets a second page, likes and dislikes. Third page, hobbies. Next page, like height, ring size, personality. And then if you get an S rank support someone, so if I marry someone, it adds an extra page where you can look at their proposal artwork again. So I know I didn't do it on stream, but if you watch the YouTube VOD of this game in the last couple streams, I'm gonna add in the ones for Diamant and Kagetsu since we proposed to them but we didn't save. So basically, you can go back and look at their proposal art again, and it also gives you a short blurb on what they did with the ring afterwards. Like, Diamant says that he kept the ring, or he keeps the ring in like a special silk pouch that he keeps like hidden on his shirt at all times. And then Kagetsu, it says that he like proudly proclaims that he's engaged to the Divine Dragon everywhere he goes, or something like that. Like, it's kind of cute. It's not very obvious that they put it in here. And then if you go back to your room in the Somnial, the memento drawer will, since it no longer has the ring on it, it will have an item from the other characters. So for Diamant, it has the ring that he gave me. For Kagetsu, it has like his hairband. Just as an extra added little touch. Anyways, I thought that was kind of cute. I'll add it to the VODs since we didn't get to see it on stream. Oops. And most of these, I think, are already posted online. I saw people posting these blurbs and these portraits. I like how each person has their own like emblem too. Like Amber here has like an alpaca llama thing, or like a stamp or a crest. Oh, his is his hairpin. That's kind of cute. And then for the S rank one, because you can see the stamps start at like bronze and then they turn silver and then gold. The S rank one is half blue and half red, like my hair. That's interesting too. Yunaka was listed under Barodia. Even though we met her in Firene. Kagetsu gets a rice ball, of course. Oh, look at him. Oh, Anna gets a little snowman. Oh, Lyndon has the lightning bolt he tried to hit me with. Very cool. See, again, apparently Panette is quite a good character compared to Boucheron. And I kind of liked her, but I didn't actually learn that much about her. It's a shame I didn't get to use Marin, too. Honestly, I would be using Marin in my final party if she wasn't under-leveled by the time we were able to actually have room for her, which is the only reason why I'm using Veil instead. I almost forgot that Bune even exists. Malvirus is just his, like, tiara thing. Oh, Sami gets one! That's cute! Wait, heavy as 2 peaches. Height, tall as a loaf of bread. First met, January 21st. Oh, is that the day I started playing the game? That is when the game came out, right? The watchdog of the Somnia. When it sees Kiro, it cheerfully chases after its old friends with Queen Lumera. That's so cute, Tommy! Look at him! Likes Kiro, butterflies, soft things, warm things, trying new foods. Dislikes how everyone it's ever known up until now goes away eventually. No, that's so sad! Got a little butterfly. Oh, that's all for Sami, okay. I wasn't expecting to see Sami here, that's so cute. Okay, anyways. That's all there is to the Somnial, other than, of course, the Tower of Trials, which we're not really going to do now. Now we can finally get going. I think we're all good, right? I also thought about whether I wanted to add skills to people. But honestly, I was looking at like the skills I want to inherit on most people. Most of the skills I want come from rank 10 or higher on the rings. And I can't get higher than 10 until I do their paralogs. And honestly, the skills that are good cost a lot. They cost like 1,000 or 2,000 points. And each character right now, like Kiro, has 3,400 points, and he's the one who probably has the most. So he could at most only buy like 1 or 2 skills. I mean, you only equip 2. But if I wanted 2 expensive ones, it would be all my SP, so I don't want to waste my SP on skills that I'm going to replace later. And honestly, I've been fine without them. And he still gets the skills from whichever ring that he's got equipped, so I'm not going to bother with the skills. Okay, that's enough stalling. To the final battle. Oh yeah, I also made the executive decision. I know 2 streams ago we proposed to Diamant and then we didn't save. Last stream we proposed to Kagetsu and then we didn't save. When we clear the game here, I am not going to be engaged to anyone, because when you beat the game, it throws you back on the world map as if you didn't fight the last battle, but you do get a couple bonuses, like, yeah, something gets, oh what? You can access the final battle with Fell Dragon Sombron from the 2nd floor balcony of Somnial's Cafe Terrace. Well, I didn't even need to go here then. Okay. Yeah, so like when you beat the final boss, you come back to the map, and then you still have access to the final battle. except the final battle, if you redo it again, doesn't give you XP, and you also get a couple extra gems for beating the final battle, and you can also rewatch the credits if you go examine an item in your room. So like my initial plan was maybe I'll make a separate save file, engage myself to Diamant, then do the final battle, and then come back. At least that way I'll have another save file where I can go back and repropose to anyone else. But then if I'm gonna get all that saved on top of it, like I might as well just not do it yet. Okay, well if I just if I just had to go back to the Somnial, well thank you for telling me, game. I came out to the map for no reason. So we get there from the Cafe Terrace, that's interesting. We're closed, go home. Oh, here. Rankings? What is rankings? Oh, like... Wait, this isn't who I have equipped. Is this just like the most popular combinations of characters that people bring with them? Is this what it is? It has to be. Or like the most popular... Wait, no, because see, look, there's Veil twice, so it's not... Okay, interesting, interesting. I only regret that I have to pair up Fram with Leaf. Leaf doesn't really benefit Fram very much, but honestly, there's no one else that I could put with Leaf. Leaf is really good for a lot of things, like giving you vantage and stuff, and he also is great if you have multiple different weapons. Like, he'd be good for like Rosado or Diamant, but I already have Erica on Rosado, and I need that to defeat the Corrupted. And I have Roy on Diamant, which is really good for him, so I don't want to give them Leaf. But most of my other characters only use one weapon type, so Leaf doesn't benefit them as much. Because Leaf will make it so you automatically switch weapons when an enemy attacks you, so you have the advantage.
The final battle is upon us. When you are ready, we will move the Somniel itself to the portal.
Oh, we're gonna take our entire island into battle.
Once we face the Fell Dragon, there may be no turning back. Are you ready of mind and equipped for what's ahead?
Bye, Sami. You're not coming with us, little guy.
The Somniel is ascending. We should reach Sombron soon. Let's win this battle, and then return home together.
Well, technically we're taking home with us, aren't we?
Yes, of course.
Marth, what's happening to you?
I can't hide this any longer, can I?
Hide what?
There's something I should tell you before we arrive. The portal has destabilized our world. I lack physical form, as do the other emblems. We may not be able to hold ourselves together.
I had no idea. I wish I had realized. But if the portal is doing this, then it's only temporary, right? After we close it, you and the other emblems will recover.
The moment the portal closes, there will be a great distortion. We will not be able to withstand it.
What are you saying?
When the battle is done and the portal closed, all emblems aside from you will cease to be.
No, Marth!
You mean, if we defeat Sombron, if we close the portal, we'll lose you and the other emblems?
Yes.
We've been together this whole time, and now you're just going to disappear? Please, Marth. I don't want to lose you and the others. We need you.
Leaving the portal open would doom this world. Would you prefer that?
No, but...
We emblems came into existence in order to aid this realm. We would do anything to protect the people of Elyos, even if it means our end.
So our promise to rebuild Elyos together, our plan to see the world
None of that is possible?
I'm so sorry.
There's no need to apologize. I've asked so much of you. Too much. But when I thought about a future with you by my side, I felt truly happy.
There is a promise I can still keep. In Lethos, the day you awoke. What did I say when you summoned me? Your ally, until the very end.
I remember.
I will never break that promise. Until this war's end. Until my own. I will stay by your side.
You're so kind, Marth. You've always been so kind.
You are too. That's why we've made it this far. More than your strength. It's your care for others that has brought us all here.
Thank you.
Now prepare yourself. We'll arrive at the portal soon.
I'm ready. So this is the portal to other worlds.
It's beautiful, but very cold.
You two, here.
Sombron.
Also, here's another thought. Remember the prologue of the game? We fought Sombron. Kiro like ran through the castle, like past all his allies, and we fought Sombron and defeated him. And then we woke up. What was the point of that? Like, in Awakening, there actually is a point to it in the prologue, and they discuss it, but is there actually a point to it? Like, what's the point of introducing the final boss in the prologue of this game? It just seems like a waste.
Papa.
I did not expect you to survive, let alone reach me here.
His horns are still stabbing into his chest.
We've come to stop you from destroying Elyos.
I am done with your worthless world. Return to it and shut the portal. Live in peace there.
Oh, honestly, I'm surprised you're even offering us to do that. I know it's probably a bad idea, but oh, that's very nice of you.
You stay in your world. I now leave for other ones. That should satisfy us both.
You're going to return and attack Elyos again. We'll never believe you wouldn't. And you've caused too much suffering, too much loss, to run free. We will defeat you right now, and prevent you from invading any other worlds.
Invading other worlds?
You're stabbing yourself, man.
You think my desire is so simple?
Am I wrong?
Invasion is merely a means to an end. What I seek is a reunion. A reunion with Zero Emblem.
Zero Emblem?
Zero Emblem.
I've not heard word of this before.
Of course not. That emblem is not of your world.
It's funny if they, because like Niles in Fire Emblem Fates, in the Japanese version, his name is Zero.
Nor am I.
What do you mean?
Beyond this portal lie infinite worlds. One of them was my home. It had its own emblem rings, and a war arose to control them. My kind lost. The enemy used the ring's power to slaughter my relatives.
So in return, I birthed a bunch of children, then slaughtered them all myself.
All of them. I was very young. Our enemies granted me alone the mercy of exile.
What a time for you to drop your entire backstory on us.
You mean they sent you to Elyos?
A peaceful world, ruled by godlike dragons. I was meant to live a quiet life there.
And then what did you do? They asked you to do one thing and you didn't do it.
But I brought something with me, unknown to them. A single emblem ring.
Zero Emblem.
In my world, known as the Emblem of Foundations. With my power, unable to speak.
His hair is also clipping through his neck.
Legend said this emblem fought without aid. So much ambition, and no allies. That story showed me the way forward in my complete isolation. I was trapped in this world without friends or family. Only that emblem gave me comfort.
Whoever it was must have been mighty indeed. An emblem should not be able to survive traveling from one world to another. To stay in form in a new world, even for moments. I've never heard of such power.
Marth, you're talking about this like as if you know all about other worlds and everything and infinite possibilities and stuff. I mean, I guess we just surmised it because you're all from different worlds, but...
Now you want a reunion. So, that emblem is gone.
Exactly. And all because of villagers that found me a few years after I arrived. They mistook me for an abandoned child. They pitied me. My first connection in your world. Soon after, the emblem deserted me, leaving only the ring behind. And why? For bonding with the people of this world. I despaired, and then...
Well, what a good friend that emblem was to you. He just left you because he made friends with villagers?
I reduced their village to ash. I swore to forego all bonds in pursuit of my ambitions, as my emblem had.
So that's the whole reason why you don't like keeping your kids around and making friends? Oh, boo.
I fought alone, confided in none, preparing to return to my world, to exact revenge. I needed pawns for my plan, and territory. I spent years amassing it all. Then I attacked.
So, the war 1,000 years ago. That's what it was about?
But Papa, you weren't alone in this world. Mama loved you deeply. Your believers, your attendants, my siblings, Sepia, Chris, Marnie, Mavir, my brother and me. Everything we did was for you.
As I said, pawns, acting on my command and mine alone, meant to be used and discarded. Deaths which mean nothing.
That's why you killed them all. But what about us? You wanted us to die?
You were no different to me.
How horrible.
You can't be right about your emblem. You weren't left behind.
What?
A solitary warrior like that emblem would know how hard it is to be alone. And would stay by your side, sparing you that loneliness and exile.
I'm being very presumptuous here, but I'm just gonna put words in that emblem's mouth.
Until you weren't alone, and had new people in your life. Until you were okay. Don't you think more than anyone, a true friend like that wanted you to have those connections?
You know nothing. Nothing at all about my emblem.
That's true. But if your emblem disappeared without a word, then you don't either. No one does.
All the more reason to be reunited. I will scour world after world.
So he's just looking for this emblem that deserted him?
Sombron, the emblem of foundations is no more. You can search and search, but there's no point. You might meet the original hero, but emblems are not the same beings. We are not them.
Okay, now you're finally explaining. I mean, I knew that you were not actually Marth, you're Emblem Marth. We kind of established that, but it was kind of like left a little bit vague. Because you still have Marth's memories and like they reference events from their own games.
You will never be reunited with your emblem. Ever again.
Be silent.
I wonder if we find the Emblem of Foundations in like... Because they said for the final... Each wave of DLC is just going to be an extra paralog with an extra emblem ring. But then the last one's going to be a story DLC. Kind of like how in Awakening and Fates, the very last story DLC actually added like a bunch of extra story. I'm not sure if that's going to be what's happening.
I can only imagine how much resentment you feel. But to sacrifice so many others, to be so selfish you destroy the world, kill your own children.
It's all just so wrong.
I said be silent! You are speaking of things you do not understand. If not for my emblem, I would have died powerless, small. That emblem had the strength to stand alone. Unlike you, huddled together, whining like dogs. Such a warrior showed me the meaning of all existence. Fight alone! Take revenge!
You're wrong. That's impossible. No emblem wants to see a world destroyed. We aid people through our bonds with the divine dragons. We are a force for good.
Are you though? I feel like you're more just like a neutral force that other people can choose whether how they use you or not.
We would never choose to let our power be exploited for evil.
Enough of this nonsense. I won't let you stop me or sway my intentions.
Yeah, can we just fight now?
I have striven for this for thousands of years. If you intend to stand in my way, you will die.
Like, look how long his horns are when he moves his head. Like they're like a full inch buried into his chest. Like it's not like slightly clipping. It's like very much clipping into his body.
This is it. Prepare for battle, everyone.
Okay, yes, let's finally fight. We cannot convince this man. You can't just drop his character development like this and expect us to relate to him. Okay, we're just fighting on this desolate rock, I guess. Oh, you're only wielding one magic tome. Okay, so there's axe users here, sword users there. So I did kind of look ahead too for this final chapter, just so I wasn't completely caught off guard, just in case. But only like a general idea.
You dare turn your blade on me. You dare interfere with that which I have sought for so long. Such fatal hubris. You will pay for that accordingly. Witness how fragile your bonds really are.
Huh? What's happening to them?
I am sealing off the portal back to your world. It's what I should have done the moment you arrived here. I fear your emblem allies are too weak. They will be lost in the distortion between dimensions forevermore.
This cannot be the end. If we must part, remember all that we have done. Marth!
The emblems are...
They still have
to say goodbye someday.
Aelgard and Tiki though.
But I thought there was time.
They're DLC, I paid money for them.
Much for your precious emblems. In a matter of moments, the portal will be shut for good. Take comfort, for I shall inflict no further harm upon your world. Though you will die here as I have lived, in anguish, far from home.
We can never go home?
I've been ready to die from the start. Brodia, my land, I pray you endure.
It seems Elusia will never truly know me.
I'm sorry, Mother.
Worry not. I have no desire to prolong your suffering. When I am finished, not one trace of me in your world shall remain, as though I was never there at all.
I'll stop you.
Is that so?
Our fight isn't over. The portal's open. I can do this. If I give it my all, I can summon the emblems back to me. Look at how far we've come. Will you fight him at my side?
Hey, Lily!
Your faith in me gives
Hey,
me strength.
Azuma!
Yes, brother. I'm with you.
Sorry, I can't pause in the middle of the cutscene
I'll be
without
with
skipping
you
it.
every step of the way. I can't summon emblems.
Thank you so much for the
and
raid.
I can't turn into a dragon.
I'll talk to you after this
But I'm a
cutscene.
royal dragon all the same. There's gotta be something I can do to help.
Yeah! We'll all be right there with you. You've done so much for each and every one of us. So this time, we're returning the favor.
Oh.
I'm worried. But you don't need my support either way. I know you'll see us through this.
Please join us in following Lily when you get a chance. She's a really cool streamer. Not only that, she's an amazing artist and just really funny and a good friend. Please go check her out. Hey, welcome everyone. Hey, Inazuma and Melly and Ninzoku. Thank you so much for coming by. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had a good stream. And I appreciate you trusting your audience to me. We are on the final chapter of Fire Emblem Engage, and I'm Kiro. Nice to see you. Turn away if you do not want spoilers. Yeah, but yeah, like emblems are such a big part of this game mechanic, but they keep taking them away from us. And it's kind of annoying, especially since there was that entire section in the middle of the game where they took them away, and I needed them to promote Clan and Fram. It was really annoying.
Divine One, this is for Father, and all the soldiers who have fallen along the way.
You have always been my source of strength. Allow my faith, just this once, to be yours.
You think we can make a comeback? Yeah, that's what I love about you, Divine One.
This occasion is no different than any other. My belief in you has never once wavered.
I want us all to make it home alive. Be strong, Divine One. I believe in you.
I'm saving my tears for your victory speech. Our path is so clear, even I can't get lost.
If you have faith in the moon and stars above, our beloved emblems will return.
My victory drawing won't be complete without the emblems, Divine One. Bring them back to us.
Divine One, emblems, if I may offer a prayer, may I be blessed to assist you in victory today.
You can do this. Since the day you woke up, I always knew you'd save the world.
As your sister and fellow dragon, I'll do whatever it takes to help you stop Papa. It's the moment of truth. As one of the 33rd stewards of the dragon, I've gotta help.
Imbeciles. Your scrambling is both futile and pitiful.
Please, my friends. I need you all one last time. Once more. Let us engage! Shine on! Emblem of beginnings! Mark! Care for us! Emblem of echoes! Celica! Provide for us! Emblem of the Holy War! Sigurd! Free us! Emblem of genealogy! Leaf! Rise up! Emblem of binding! Roy! Sweep across! Emblem of blazing! Lynn! Restore calm! Emblem of the sacred! Erica! Fight on! Emblem of radiance! Ike! Heal us! Emblem of dawn! Micaiah! Reignite us! Emblem of awakening! Lucina! Bear your fangs! Emblem of fates! Corin! Teach us! Emblem of the academy! Violet! And of course, the final emblem! Connect us! Fire Emblem!
What?
We 13 emblems stand against you with our allies. The future may divide us once more, but here and now, we fight with one heart. This fight, this moment in time is all that matters.
What nonsense. You are the flicker of an ember, a dying light. You're nothing.
The deeper your bonds, the greater your pain when those bonds crumble to dust. Why invite that inevitable pain upon yourself? Why allow such weakness to exist? Give up and perish, foolish.
This is very anime.
Yes, you see me as a child. Foolish and weak. And maybe you're right. Maybe that's all I am. But I am not alone. And we're stronger when we stand together. The breaking of bonds can hurt. But when the bond is reforged, it comes back as strong as ever. Or stronger. And it brings an even greater hope. If people are willing to work for it, any bond can be brought back to life. And that's what I'll do. Every single time. For however long it takes. You won't leave this place. Because we're going to stop you. Get ready, Sombron. This ends now!
Gosh, we've been talking for like 20 minutes. Can we just get to the fight? Oh, you have an S-rank lance that I don't own? How do I get that? Oh, do you all have S-rank weapons? Oh my gosh, you do. How do I get venomous? I don't have venomous. I have Brionac. Okay.
Here goes.
I'm here.
I'm not sure how many of them are actually going to come charging at me.
I am full of vigor.
These aren't ranged, right? No.
I'm ready.
Frickin' Pendreo ruining the mood.
I'm ready for more.
Are you armored? You're not armored, right?
Nice, nice.
For the Divine Dragon.
Whatever you say. Don't worry.
Shall we dance?
I'm a glow.
Dang.
Good training.
You know you're slow and Boucheron can double you. Wait, how'd you break me? Oh, you have a lance, of course. I should have realized that. You hit me with a 14% chance? That's kind of impressive.
I will obey.
don't want to wander out too far. Wait, no. I want Clan to get the kill so he gets the XP, because he is lagging on XP.
Sort of like that, maybe?
You'll see what I'm made of. Allow me.
Oh, come on, Rosado. I refuse. Do it again.
Cute again.
Much better.
Sorry.
Hurry!
You got him!
I could quiz you. I'll protect you.
Need some help?
Guess I needed protecting.
I'll do my best.
Cute again.
Probably reinforcements, but I don't know where they're gonna come from. Oh, you're coming straight at me. Okay, hi. I wasn't expecting you to come right at me. Man, I would have moved Kagetsu closer in. Actually, you know what? I might actually do that. I didn't think you'd actually come at me.
Too kind.
Oh. The background singers are actually shouting, or not shouting, they're saying the words Fire Emblem. I don't like it. I mean, the music's fine. I don't like the fact that ever since Tokyo Mirage Sessions, they added lyrics to the Fire Emblem main theme. And the lyrics are just the word Fire Emblem being repeated. It's just so weird.
Observe! You're much more skilled.
Yeah, Sombro ain't no chump. He actually, unlike the last boss who just stood in the middle of the map and couldn't reach us and didn't move. Oh, you actually have a huge reach. Oh, no, that's because you can move, duh. Okay, well, I can kill you on this turn.
Come and face
100% sure of that. I also read that you should just use up all your engages on this turn because you get them refreshed later.
Let us become one.
Oh, I actually can't kill you with a Lodestar Rush, really? Look at his face. That little bit of pink peeking out between his teeth. It looks like he's a buck tooth.
You fought so hard, traveled so far, merely to die?
My prayers are with you.
Can I hit him with Thoron from here? 80% chance. Definitely.
I'll lead.
What fun!
Oh, you didn't even get to actually blast him.
It was awesome!
Yes, that was awesome, Clan. Let's pepper him with like longbows from here. Actually, who has an engage attack?
Where
an
we
engage
headed?
attack.
Emblem, engage! I cannot allow this.
Actually, Fram has an engage attack too. I haven't used it. Or rather, Leaf does. I've never seen it.
Emblem, engage!
See what it looks like.
I'll take it back. All of it. I'm not a child anymore.
I need to drop items. No. I feel like I should let Vale attack him just so that we get dialogue. He doesn't actually deal that much damage, to be honest.
Papa.
Oh, the defect. I thought myself rid of you, yet here you are. You laugh.
You're angry because I persisted and survived. It almost feels like praise. We never spent time together as father and daughter like I wanted. But I'm glad I didn't give up. I made it. Because now, I can be the one who defeats you.
You are a malicious child. I would expect no less from my own.
I hope you're watching, Mama. I'm going to stop him. Just like you told me.
Quickly now.
Observe.
Nice dodge. I like Seedall is so ballsy, just going in there and fighting a freaking god with his bare feet.
Emblem Eternal.
Actually, is there anyone that needs healing that I should heal first? I should take advantage of that first. Only you need healing, really.
Aw, thanks.
Squeeze out those bonus stat points. You need a tiny bit of healing.
Thanks!
you.
Take this.
You are pathetic. As if spurning me to be a divine dragon was not enough. Patricide. Unforgivable.
You killed your own children, tried to destroy the world for your selfish desires. You're the one who is beyond forgiveness.
I said your world meant nothing to me. Its people, my children. You. Once I leave, I will forget you. Even if we met again, I would not recall your face.
I think that's more of an indication of your own intelligence, man.
In other words, you'll make the same mistakes as before. So which of us is pathetic?
Sleep now.
Engage blast!
Foolish. This is not over.
Out of my way, you worms!
Look, his grabby little tail.
Sombron called reinforcements. But what are they?
You thought I sat idly, waiting for you to arrive. I could not bring back my emblem, but I summoned others of equal power. Dark emblems, who once plunged their worlds into despair.
Dark emblems?
That presence. So familiar. Yes. These are the foes we fought in our original forms. Perhaps we should match each emblem to their own enemy. But I can't sense who is who. We should move closer, with caution.
A barrier made by the Dark Emblems that reduces damage to Fel Sombron. Defeat Dark Emblems to weaken the barrier. Dark Emblems are powerful foes, but they are susceptible to attacks from units synced or engaged with an emblem from their world. Oh, you don't even let me set up my positioning? So on normal mode, I think there's only 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. On hard mode, in maddening mode, there's 8 of them at once. And if you defeat the 4 of them, then the barrier on him goes down, and then you can beat him up, and then 3 turns later he resummons new ones. So if you don't kill him in those 3 turns, you have to do it again, and he cycles through the different Dark Emblems. Now the Dark Emblems are basically just the antagonists from the other Fire Emblem games. But of course they didn't actually model them, which it would have been cool, but I guess for the sake of just having one battle. Dark Emblem from Marth's realm. So this is Medeus. This is from Sigurd's realm. I think his name is Lopterus. Honestly, it would have been nice if they at least let me position everyone close to who they need to fight. From Leaf's realm. I don't remember the name of this antagonist. This one's from Celica's realm. This is... I can't remember his name either. The antagonist from Almond Celica's game. And then the other ones are, if you continue to let him summon, the ones following will be Idun from Roy's realm, Nurgle from Lynn's realm, Fort Mortis from Erica's realm, Ashnard from Ike, Ashura from Micaiah, Grima from Awakening, Anankos from Fates, and Nemesis from Three Houses. It's kind of funny if you think about all the final bosses of the Fire Emblem games, or like the penultimate bosses, and then you have characters like Nurgle and Ashnard, who are actually just normal humans with some extra power, but then you have freaking like Ashura and Grima and Anankos, like literal gods, alongside. It's kind of like, you know, when you think of like Dissidia, you have like all the antagonists, and then some of them are like gods, and then some of them are just like strong humans. It's kind of funny to see that comparison. Anyways, I gotta watch out for him. See, these ones don't have a listed range. I don't know how he uses these. Hit infinite, great. But we should not be standing in this death zone. Also, it's kind of funny that they picked Nurgle for Lynn's game, because it makes sense. Because the final boss of Blazing Sword is just a generic fire dragon that doesn't even have a name, so like Nurgle's a little bit more makes sense. Okay, so you are... I already forgot. You're Sigurd's. Who has Sigurd? Fogado has Sigurd. Do I have to engage attack you, or can I just attack you normally? I think I have to engage attack you. Honestly, that I can kill you like this. Wait, you don't even have 2 health bars. You don't even have 2 health bars. What a loser. I should watch out for these guys too. They're gonna probably come at me. Oh yeah, so I need to tell you guys a funny little like anecdote. So recently, I've been seeing a lot of people getting back into Fire Emblem Heroes, and like I've always had my account on Fire Emblem Heroes. I just log in for the free orbs, but I don't really like the game. I don't like the gameplay. I don't like the depiction of the characters. I don't like the story. And a lot of people I saw tweeting about getting back into it because of a new character they wanted in Fire Emblem Heroes. I was like, oh, okay. You know, they released like, you know, a million Marths and Ikes and what have you, Camilla. So I'm like, oh, what popular character is making everyone come back to Fire Emblem Heroes? Turns out they released playable Fort Mortis in Fire Emblem Heroes, and like all the big monster frickers, or like, you know, those types of like furries and those types of people suddenly wanted to get back into the game because they wanted to get Fort Mortis. I rolled for him, I got him. They've had a possessed lion character before. Like, I think there's at least like 1 or 2 playable units of possessed lion. And this time it's actually full-on Fort Mortis, but he still uses lion's body, but it's like full-on Fort Mortis. They have been releasing enemies in that game, just not usually like non-humans though. It's usually all human-shaped enemies, so it's the first one that's been like, yeah. I just thought that was hilarious. Oh dang, you can do so much damage with Thoron on this guy. Okay, these guys are armored units. I should keep some magic users on this side. Can you kill him with a longbow now? Oh my god, you can. I don't even have to get in this guy's range. I mean, oh, it doesn't even matter. He has a silver blade. You can't melee me, or you can't hit me anyways.
divine sword Tyrfing is awakened. That marks you as... No. Impossible. As a knight of Granville, and a descendant of one of the 12 Crusaders, I shall be your end!
He's already dead, Sigurd. Stop trying to attack him. Is this body just floating into nothingness? Why is the camera still panning? Oh, dang it, Kagetsu's all the way over here. Oh no, I could dance him over here. Okay, who needs to go for this? This is Celica. And then this one is... Wait, no. No, this one's Leaf. Oh, Fram's not gonna do anything to him. But you have a bow, so I can attack you from... Okay, so Fram can go up... Oh, I didn't even see you guys here. Okay, Fram can go up. I hope these guys don't come charging at me. Kagetsu, you can go this way. Fram, you can go this way.
I could quiz you.
I sense you, Shadow, and I believe I know who you are. I've defeated you before, and I will again, for I hold the exalted falchion.
I like how the camera just keeps panning. Does it just keep going into nothingness? Is that guy just falling through the floor? Oh, never mind. Okay, it stopped. You guys are coming. Get my bow users in range. Okay, Kiro, you can stand on this side. I'll send Rosado on this side. Clan needs to go this way because you have Celica. How many healers do I have on this side? Oh no, I have Jean here, so I can probably take you on this side. Yeah, I don't know if they're actually gonna come at me or if they're gonna wait for me to get in range. Oh, they're coming at me. That's fine. Oh, only these guys are coming at me. Okay. These guys are not. That's good. Oh, I couldn't double him. Why can't I double these guys? Should have brought more magic users on this side. What if I get Jean to punch you? I can get Ivy to attack you. How do I finish this guy off? Yeah, I think I'm too loaded on this side now. If this takes priority though, I need to take care of these guys first.
For the divine dragon.
Actually no, I'm gonna put Fram up a little bit.
It's decided.
John could actually do quite a bit of damage to this dude. Maybe I shouldn't have had Fogado stand here, because then Ivy could hit from here. I definitely should have more people on the other side. Oh, you could just straight up kill that guy. Oh, because he had Bolgan on. Oh. What's more important is I kill these guys. Get him, Jean. I would have been mad if she missed. I would have been quite angry.
My turn.
Okay, you didn't need to crit him, but you did. He can hit Ivy and Fogado, but that's not a huge deal. These guys are definitely dead. I'd rather break him.
Allow me.
Here.
I'll leave.
That was so... wow.
These guys are lance users, that's kind of bad. You have a 0% chance of hitting me. Okay.
Even mighty ones fall.
You're gonna crit him too? Beautiful.
Victory is mine.
Nice job, Kagetsu. You always come through for me. Yeah, is anyone gonna believe Jean when he comes home and tells everyone he got to like punch horses, wyverns, knights, zombies, and dragons and gods in the face? Probably not.
I'll take this. Repent.
Actually, we had exactly the right number of people on both sides.
Ha, salvation.
Maybe I should have taken Veil on the other side, though.
Thank you.
Okay, I guess they're not coming for me. I like it when enemies are passive. How much HP does he have anyways? He only has 100 times 3. That's actually not that bad. I'll gather everyone up first. I don't need you all coming at me at once. Actually, you're a tome user. You're a sword user. Okay, we'll just gather.
I can still help.
I owe you one.
Honestly, this map is not really as bad as I thought it would be. Which is good, after the last map was so long in the previous chapter.
Thank you.
Not really very many places Seedall can go. I should give him boots. Movement range of 5 is not very high. Well, it's pretty standard for foot units. Oh, they're coming. It'd be funny if Sombron could, like, accidentally hit these guys, like with one of these attacks. Actually, what are you? You're a warrior. I bet I could like beam you with like a Thoron or something. It wouldn't kill you though. Oh, but I could dance and then do it twice.
For Brodia! I'll apologize later.
And I have a 100% hit rate on this too.
I am sorry.
I thought I was done for. Feeling better.
I love three ranged weapons. They're so nice. The stupid rock is in the way. Everyone has to skirt around this corner. Okay, how do I deal with you guys? Honestly, the way you're arranged kind of makes it annoying. Oh, you have a Brave Lance. That's bad. Yeah, the Brave Lance guy worries me. So if I hit you, you go down to 42. Then can I throw on you? You'll be down to 17. Oh, actually, no, I could go in here and attack with a silver bow. Because you have Canter, so you can do this.
Rest now.
Fran needs to hide. Oh, you have a spear, that's why you can hit from a distance. Okay, Fran definitely needs to hide. She is... Oops. She will definitely die.
Off I go.
Honestly, Jean, you can chain guard here. Oh my god, you actually critted her? Oh, I'm so lucky she survived. Felstorm will use Howling Beam on his next turn. Try to get out of range to avoid this powerful attack. Can I clear out of here? I guess some people have to run backwards. I can't believe you critted me. What the hell? Wait, what was your crit chance? You had a 2% chance! Are you kidding me?
Thank you.
Great help.
How many enemies are left here? It's just literally just these guys. Oh, you can actually attack from here. Oh, you can actually kill him from here. Clan, you are amazing.
We meet again, Duma.
Duma.
I'm not sure you are him.
That's his name, I totally forgot.
Please, do no more harm. Allow your great and weary soul the rest it deserves.
I'm surprised, none of the other ones referred to their antagonists by name. They just gave them a title, like Shadow Dragon. But Celica here is just like, Duma. Become Scorpion. Honestly though, like, where the heck did Sombron randomly pull out like 12 dark emblems out of his butt? Like, how did that work? Okay, I guess you guys are gonna have to retreat. Actually...
Thank you.
Oh no, Bouchon can't, literally can't run away. Wait, can you run away? Oh, you can run away. Ha, missed us. Well, he left a bunch of, like, fog on the ground.
Had to stop you.
Kiro is, like, unstoppable with this two-range sword. Is he not gonna summon reinforcements, like, at all, until I, like, break down his shield? Like, that's great for me. Good thing I have a bunch of flying units, actually, on this side. Still can't believe Ivy got critted and then survived. It was beautiful, but also, what the heck?
Devoted to you.
Who wants XP? Clan can't get extra XP.
Had no choice but to win.
One less foe.
Actually, I saw an opportunity to use staff. I might as well top up.
Kind of you.
Enemies better not come out of nowhere and ambush us like over here.
Too kind.
I think I can finish him off in one break of the shield. That's my hope. I need someone else that's like weak. Because I don't want to waste their turn attacking not Sombron. If only I could get Jean over. Actually, you know what? That might work. As long as nothing like weird happens on the next turn.
Cute again.
In fact, I'm not even sure. I might even be able to kill him in one turn. Need Kiro close to Diamant.
I thank you.
Oh god, you did it, you did it. You just had to do it. I shouldn't have done that. I should have waited. I shouldn't have waited. I mean, I could just... How easy is it for me to kill you guys? Because I think these guys summon adds like every like certain number of turns. So if I could probably just... Yeah. No, it'll be annoying. I'd rather just do it here. But who on this side is weak? I just need someone that like can tap this guy for a bit of damage. Yeah. Ivy's pretty strong. Actually, Fogato's usually not super strong when it comes to like attacking like bosses. Oh no, I didn't want you to crit. I wanted Fram to attack so we could hear the dialogue. No, Fogato.
The shield is gone. Now's our chance.
Well, thanks a lot, Fogato. If only Jean had a ranged attack, honestly. Fogato forgot about your orders.
You radiate evil, but are you truly the Dark Bishop who I fought once before? Is your intent to spread fear and despair in this world too? I will never allow that to happen.
Oh, well, Fram's gonna miss anyways. Okay, well, we saw the dialogue, that's all that counts. Fine, Fogato, you can crit. I will allow it just this once. That way I'm only using one unit to kill this guy.
Let's have some fun.
The shield is gone.
I wonder if I could really kill him in just one turn, though. Like, where is his hitbox? It's here. I mean, like, if I get everyone just to attack him, I might not even need, like, engage attacks. His face is so close to me. You know, I bet I could even get John to punch him. Oh, you need to be melee. Actually, you know what? Like if everyone takes damage, I can get Jean to engage Micaiah and then use sacrifice. Like, even Jean does like a fair amount of damage to him. I kind of want Jean to punch him now. Just look at him go.
That must have hurt.
And he bows afterwards.
I'll help him.
Let me help.
Over here.
I was trying to see if... Oh. Nice. I was trying to see if she had special dialogue with him. Again. Yeah, I love Jean's Naruto run. So funny. I think it's because she got... I think they only get dialogue during phase 1. I think phase 2, he just doesn't talk, maybe. Can Fram survive an attack from him? Oh my god, she can.
Observe. Allow me. Don't forget me.
You all missed.
It's decided.
You still have one more crystal.
Emblem, engage!
That doesn't do that much. 40 damage for a Lodestar Rush? I bet Kagetsu could do more damage on his own. Oh, he doesn't.
Fate has brought us here.
Good question. If Kagetsu uses run through, will he just appear like over here afterwards? I mean, That must be what happens, right?
Cuteness combined.
Even this doesn't do as much as I was hoping.
If this is war, so be it.
I'm really banking on Kiro's double bond thing, like, actually dealing like a crap ton of damage. Actually, no, we're completely fine. I still have like quite a few units left.
I'll take this! For fun! Not done!
How much damage do I do here?
Emblem Eternal!
Oh, I just... Everyone gets a little chance to whack him before we finish him off.
I have it! Allow me!
I'm in!
Look at all those misses. Everyone line up, get your Sombron XP. Chris, if you crit, I'm gonna be kind of mad.
I'll lead.
This is literally an all-out attack.
Don't forget me! Not done!
Just to add insult to injury, I'm gonna move Kiro here and not do anything, and then Seedle him.
Ha, kind of
you. Goodbye, Sombron. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What? There must be like a suspend battle autosave feature, right? Are you kidding me? That was literally the final blow! Do I have to do that whole battle again? No. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. No. No, there is an autosave, I just don't know when it autosaves. I hope that's not a bug. No. No.
Fire Emblem. Engage.
Are you kidding me? Look! Look at my autosave! How much time did I just lose? Ah! I have to look up if this is actually a bug, because I'm not gonna make the same mistake again if it's a bug, but holy moly. It doesn't say anything about it. Sombron used the Draco Crystal on me! Can't believe this! Here we go. Okay, we're back. It only took me like 20-25 minutes to get through the whole 2 phases. So actually not that bad. I can do an in-turn battle save. Because I don't usually do that. I also thought that, like, in older games, sometimes if you saved here, it was like a suspended save. And not like a real save, so you could only load it once. Or if it crashed, you couldn't do anything. I'm gonna overkill him. If this breaks it again, I'm just gonna regular attack him. I might have to go back and Draco Crystal some turns just to get some. We were tighter on the DPS this time. Yeah, it's actually pretty tight.
With the Divine Dragon, engage blast!
Okay. 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 Don't you crash on me again, I'm gonna be so pissed. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for all your encouragement, chat guys. I appreciate it. How many times I've teach you this lesson, old man? Kiro, I've come to bargain.
Then I will be denied my reunion.
We've won, Sombron.
Now I will never return home. Perhaps that is just as well.
Hey look, your horns aren't digging into your chest now that you're leaning forward. You should thank me.
I am tired. Tired of searching in every shadow.
Oh, shut up, Sombron. You haven't been doing anything. You just send other people to do your bidding.
For the Emblem of Foundations?
I would look in sunless woods, gloomy caves, the shade of a dead tree. In such places, I felt my emblem again. Now, that is all over.
You chose to be alone, yet continued to look for this emblem. Why?
Perhaps I wanted someone to appreciate how far I had come, all on my own. Someone to see me, who I am. After millennia of being cast away.
Oh, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. None of this makes any sense with your motivations and the way that you've actually treated people. Stop trying to suddenly write this backstory, sob story to try to make us feel for an antagonist minutes before we take them out. His actions do not correlate to his motivations do not correlate to his actions whatsoever. I mean, they do, but they do make sense, but also this is so dumb. This is so dumb.
I could have been that person. Or Vale. Or our siblings. Why didn't you let
I mean, I
us?
guess it's more development than a lot of other Fire Emblem final bosses, so I guess.
Why choose to start these wars?
I need no connections. Not in your world.
Who do you think you are, Emmett Selk? No.
Even at the end, you don't want to be a father to us. Very well. You'll be only the fell dragon. An evil that we slayed. That's how we'll remember you.
Do as you please. I have been alone for all this time. Why should my death be different? I do not need mercy or pity. I will fade in this place, apart from the one I yearn to see.
And the thing is, it's not even like he's looking for like his family or his wife or his children. He's looking for an emblem, and I know the emblems are like our friends, but honestly, the connection is, you know, a little bit weaker.
Do you remember the invocation?
What?
The invocation for the Emblem of Foundations.
I have tried. Again and again, I said the words. It was no use.
If we don't see the Emblem of Foundations in this ending, I almost guarantee it's going to pop up in that last DLC paralogue.
Still, it couldn't hurt to try. One last time.
I have a feeling we're going to see it here. Or if not see it, like, hear its voice and see it as a spirit ball or something, like not a physical appearance. Or maybe I'm the Emblem of Foundations, who knows?
Alright. Burn.
Or watch the Emblem of Foundations be like a spin-off, like Tokyo Mirage Sessions main character or something like that.
Burn us, Emblem of Foundations.
Well, thanks for calling Kirby. We'll call Kirby, he's our emblem.
Oh, this light. Oh, at last. At last we meet again.
Papa? I don't see anyone.
I don't either. It must be someone only he can see. An old friend. The one person he truly let in.
You and I. Let us be on our way. Once more.
Honestly, knowing Sombron's personality, I'm super surprised he didn't just harbor, like, vengeance or animosity against the emblem who he thought was his friend and left him.
Engage.
Watch him, like, suddenly turn superpowered and engage with some emblem we can't see. We have to fight, like, a third phase.
Papa.
He's gone. And the ring for the Emblem of Foundations. That's gone with him. Our fight is over. Let's go home.
Or what if the next Fire Emblem is called Fire Emblem Foundations or something? And the main character of that one is actually the emblem. And that's why they don't have a design yet.
It's time to shut this portal, once and for all.
I wonder what other parallel DLC characters they'll bring in.
The portal is closing.
Like, I feel like they'll pick other main characters that weren't picked, like Chrom, Robin, Soth, Eliwood, Hector. Probably not Ephraim, because he's technically in Erica's ring. But I feel like that's what they're going to go for. Or like Kada, Jigen, like very staple, well-known Fire Emblem characters. Or heck, I wouldn't be surprised if they just pick Tharja, because they knew that she's popular, we all know that. Or Camilla, you know? Or maybe they'll have like Fire Emblem Heroes characters, like Alphonse. I mean, we do have Alphonse and Shireen as weapons, but not emblems.
Once it's shut, the war ends, and balance returns to the world.
Or they could be like, out of left field, crossover! 2B from Nier Automata!
We did it!
Every game needs a crossover with Nier Automata now. Or Ryu from Street Fighter. Or Mario. Mario Emblem.
Oh. It's really time to say goodbye.
This was a wonderful journey. Thank you for letting us share it with you.
No. Thank you, Marth. I'm so sad to see you go. But it's time to stand tall and say goodbye. Thank you for keeping your promise. You really were my ally, my friend, through it all.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts, bring in Sora.
I just hope I'll be strong enough for whatever lies ahead.
You will be. You're already much stronger than 1,000 years ago. Or the day you awakened.
I know I'm stronger than 1,000 years ago. I beat up my past self. I'm like 40 levels higher, too.
I know you'll carry on the Emblem's legacy, and your mother's. We will not be here to help you anymore. Now, it's your turn to help others. As the Divine Dragon, and as an Emblem.
I will.
You're not doing this alone. We'll be there to support you, brother.
We can't replace Marth and the others, but we'll do what we can.
Yes. Please, don't worry. It's no good. Here come the tears.
I wish we didn't have to lose you.
We were just getting to know you, and now... goodbye forever?
Please do not cry.
But...
this world's burdens are yours to shoulder. Meet them proudly. You should not always hold back tears. But please, for now, try to.
I agree. I'd like for us to part with smiles on our faces. That's how I want us to remember each other. In joy, not sorrow.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm not disappearing because I'm originally from this world.
It seems this is goodbye. But we'll never bid farewell to what we learned together.
And because I think as an emblem, I also have a body and a soul, but these guys just have souls. I hope Ephraim gets a talk. I really hope Ephraim gets a talk. Yeah, bye,
I'll
Leth.
miss you, but I know you'll choose the right paths to walk.
What if they give us like male Corrin and female Byleth as DLC?
We'll always be together in spirit, no matter the distance. Build a bright future.
Don't worry. I can see that your lives will be filled with hope and happiness.
Go out and create a better world. I know you can. I know you will.
I will be praying for you. Praying that your world is filled with kindness and laughter. Wherever you go, may the blessings of Mother Earth and Father Sky follow.
I'm glad to have known you. I hope you make an Arcadia of this land.
If your nations band together, there is no hardship you cannot overcome.
Know love as well as grief. Honor your bonds. Carry the light, and nothing will be impossible.
Lead with compassion, Divine One, and may your happiness be eternal.
Where's Ephraim? Didn't even get to say anything.
This is the moment.
So it is.
Thank you. You are a member of our family. The emblem who connects us all. If ever we cross paths again. No, when we cross paths again. I hope that you will remember us. We who existed together for this time. The 13 emblems.
Of course I'll remember you. Everything about you. And all the times we shared. Even when we're apart. We'll always be connected. Thank you for standing with me. Until the very end. Goodbye, emblems. My family. You gave me courage, strength, and inspiration. I will follow your example. Always. I promise. Let's go back home, everyone. Back to Helios.
Oh, here we go. Ooh! Let's sit back and enjoy. Oh, let's see how many MVPs Boucheron gets. Look at the times for each clear, like, progressively getting longer and longer. Honestly, the difficulty curve in this game, I think, is pretty good on normal difficulty. Like, considering I didn't do any skirmishes, I did minimal paralogs, and I basically just hit level 2020 in chapter 25, which I think is really good, like, even considering that I was swapping in and out people for different maps. So I don't know about hard mode and maddening mode, but at least on normal, this feels very well balanced. I can't comment on hard and maddening because, like, in Awakening, like, hard and lunatic were extremely RNG unfair, no matter how you cut it. Path of Radiance hard mode, I think, was like perfectly fine-tuned. That was like the perfect level of hard difficulty. But, like, gameplay, this is solid. I personally would not. I personally would have just preferred not to have the emblems and the characters from past games. It's a nice Easter egg. It's a nice thing, but honestly, I feel like it detracts from this game. But I won't complain about it. I'm glad that only Marth seemed to be kind of a main character, and it was kind of tangential. Like, he wasn't like super duper main. Like, it could have been anyone filling in for his role. I was worried that this would be too much like a gacha game sort of thing, right? But the story, you know, starts off generic, and then at the end, like, there's a couple interesting turns at the end, but they're kind of unnecessary, and also, like, the whole thing's kind of goofy, but I feel like that's kind of what they're going for, so, like, I won't fault them for that. Like, the story's not great. I know a lot of other Fire Emblem games don't have great stories, but, I mean, it wasn't bad. It was still enjoyable. I wasn't playing it for the plot anyways. The characters were actually good. Like, there's some designs I still don't agree with, like Hortensia and, Marnie, but honestly, like, the characters' personality as you learn them through supports, like, some of them are weird, you get off on the wrong foot, but they're still fun. And you have, like, you can marry anyone, or, like, propose to anyone. That's kind of nice. Regardless of gender, that's also very nice. I think my biggest complaint would be, like, you know how, like, there's that entire section in the middle of the game where I didn't have a bunch of my emblems, and I wanted to promote Clan and Fram, but I didn't have anyone that could teach them Tome or Staff, so I had to hold back. That's kind of annoying, I think. Wait, I only took 1 hour and 55 minutes on the Final Guardian? I swear I took like 2.5 hours on that one. I guess it's not counting cutscenes and stuff, so it really feels like... Look, I beat the last one in 38 minutes, rushing through it. How did Rosado get MVP? He didn't kill that many people. Is there like a what happened to everyone? There's no paired endings in this except for your character, I believe. And of course I didn't pair on this save file. Kiro took after Lumera as the Divine Dragon Monarch. The bonds he forged with his allies resulted in a lasting peace. Records speak of a blue-haired emblem cutting down the last of the corrupted. Whether this was the new monarch or one of his allies is a mystery. You know what? I don't feel like reading all these out loud. You guys can read it on your own. I only brought Vander for one battle. Oh, Boucheron got MVP for chapter 9, 14, 17, 20, and the connector paralogue. Thank you for keeping track. He died an early death. What? Why did Alfred die an early death? What the hell? Why would you tell me that? Etienne bulked up with muscle stimulants. Why would they tell me that about Alfred? Oh, they named a road after Boucheron. They should have called it Boucheron Boulevard, you're right. So his personality trait really was just about people watching? I thought that was just maybe his support with Kiro was the only one, but apparently that's your character trait, Louis? It's kind of weird. I mean, people watching is kind of fun, but it's not something you tell people either. Well, she met someone and fell in love. So that means, canonically, Chloe never falls in love with any of the people from your army. You can't even leave it up to your imagination. Wait, Diamond only did 103 battles and 77 wins? I swear you beat up more people than that. I used you so much. Portraits always placed him near an alpaca, confounding scholars. Alpaca Master Amber. You wrote over 100 humor novels. Dang, Jade. Alcris, your bow is covering your face. This music doesn't sound very triumphant. She left large, delicious potatoes. She became the potato goddess. Okay, I did not know that was part of your personality. Very interesting sides of some of these characters that I didn't use. Your legacy endured even after Kiro passed on, but I'm a divine dragon. How long would have that taken? Guess that's a testament to her work. Aw, you create a shelter for orphans. All the children learned to speak in quite a profound and meaningful way. Getsu disappeared after Ivy's coronation. Some said he was off searching a worthy opponent. He'd gone home to ask his family's permission to live in Illusia. Working under Ivy, he still made visits to Pale Sands, returning each time with a gift of rice. Okay, good. I thought I was about to say that you just disappeared and never came back. Okay, good for you, Hortensia. Good for you, Rosado. I like how they handled Rosado, and by that I mean treated him like just like any other person. Like no one brings up anything about him in terms of gender identity, which is fine because that's the way it should be. I'm so glad. Just treat you know, the characters like that like normal. Normalize these things. Give representation, diversity. It's great. Yeah, it's sad how many Fire Emblem characters just say they disappear in the endings. Wait, did they skip Fogado? Why are they doing Tamara's people before Fogado's people? I'm disappointed I wasn't able to use Marin more. And I should have replaced Bouchon with Panette. They forgot about Fogado. I should have used Panette. Honestly, I kind of like her. Again, he met someone during his travels and they spent the rest of their lives together. So he marries an NPC. Oh, Party Priest. Oh, that's even what they call him, Party Priest. I thought that was a fan nickname. When Vander balked, he made it slightly tamer. I'm surprised I mentioned Vander in his. Like, it usually doesn't mention other characters unless they're related. Oh, hi, Anna. She had many sisters, all with the same name and face, but only ever she traveled with the Divine Dragon Monarch. Rings came into fashion, she made all the profit. I like how it says that she had siblings and it even just says they look identical to her. It's kind of creepy. Good job, Battle Dr. Jean. You only had 19 battle wins? I guess most of the time I was just using you to heal. Wait, Yunaka, did she perish? Start a new life far away? The truth is unknown. Aw, he died. Lyndon died. I didn't know you were all about thunder. I mean, that explains why you want to hit Kiro with a bolt of lightning. It's easy to find Yunaka. Just follow the trail of glitter everywhere. Wait, who's living in Gradlon? There's no one in Gradlon to crown her. Mauvier also disappeared and was never heard from again. Okay. Those were, like, some of those endings were a bit longer, or in general longer than a lot of other Fire Emblem endings for characters. Oh look, pretty artwork. Okay, so I talked about how I feel like the difficulty of the game was balanced. I like the emblem system. Oh, look at all these. Oh, I need to hide my VTuber because you guys need to see. There's Clan. Maybe I should just hide myself for this section so you can see the artwork. I don't want to move myself to the other corner, because then my throwing system will be out of sync. Oh, Hiro Shimono was the main character in Japanese. That's cool. I like Hiro Shimono. Aw, look at all these character arts. Okay, so difficulty I feel like was good. I like the emblem system. Characters were good in terms of personality. Maybe not all the designs are to my liking, but the artwork is good. Plot, kind of silly, kind of weird at times, but not like completely awful, but just weird. I don't like the part where we lost a bunch of emblems in the middle and then I needed people to teach Tome and Stave, and I didn't have the right emblems for that. I like the skill system in this game. I feel like it's more balanced. Fates and Awakening, the skill system was just too flexible. Like, everyone could just get almost every skill. And I like it where it's a bit more limited. I like Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn's skill system. The emblems are a bit OP, but I feel like that's to compensate for the higher difficulty levels. So again, I hope the higher difficulty levels aren't too, like, RNG BS, but a lot of my friends are playing on Maddening the first time, and honestly, I think it's okay for them. Because if you play, like, Lunatic mode on Awakening, I think that's extremely unfair. That's just RNG, so as someone who's done it, it was a good game. I think anyone who likes Fire Emblem would enjoy this game. Maybe at first glance, it might not be for everyone based on the character designs and the art, but I think it's a good game. Solid entry. It almost feels like this is gonna be the last Fire Emblem game with all the emblems and stuff like that too, and me becoming the last emblem, but I know there's gonna be more. It's just a matter of time until when. And what the DLC will bring us too. I do wish that we had more characters that you could recruit using, like, optional characters, like talking during battle, and not just talking with the MC, but talking with other people. Lately, games in Fire Emblem haven't been doing that. They usually give you most of the characters, or it's just talk to the MC. I kind of missed it when you had to go out of your way to bring other characters to recruit them. And there was a greater variety in ways that you could recruit them, instead of just talking. And near the end, the maps got interesting with all the, like, avalanches and the fireballs and the volcano. But I wish the maps had different objectives too, like a defend stage, an escape stage, defeat boss, route. Like, mix up the mechanics. And we fought the four hounds way too many times. They didn't feel threatening. They felt threatening the first time, and then after that, not anymore. Oh look, it's Trickster Anna. Yeah, the four hounds felt like Team Rocket. The whole development for them at the end was really weird. Like, the whole thing about them suddenly wanting to be a family was just so weird. I almost would have preferred if they didn't do that. And then the going back in time was like an interesting twist, but then also completely unnecessary. The only reason why they did it was so we could see that one scene between Kiro and Lumera just before we went and fought corrupted Lumera. That's the whole reason why they did that time traveling arc, which felt out of left field. Not to mention Zephyr giving that crystal was also completely out of left field. So, I mean, I won't rag on the plot too much. I think anyone that plays this game would feel the same. Honestly, like, there were more emotional moments at the end than I thought. Oh, this is cute. Where's Ephraim, though? Justice for Ephraim. I like Ephraim a lot. They drew a lot of art for that ending sequence. Even the backgrounds, the painted backgrounds were quite nice. Although, there were some weird things like, why does Sombron's horns always clip into his body? And every part about Lumera...
Today's the day of my coronation. Today, I'll be crowned the Divine Dragon King. I had hoped that all of you would be standing by my side for the occasion. But I guess not.
Shine on! Emblem of Beginnings!
These cheesy lines. It's so anime.
Worth a try.
But I'm not against it. It's just very different from past Fire Emblem.
I wonder if we'll ever meet again.
Aha! I knew we'd find you in here!
We must have looked everywhere.
Everyone.
The coronation is going to start any minute now.
All right, time to get changed, unless you're wearing that.
Yeah, I guess I should, huh?
Huh?
Well, hurry up! Come on!
Oh, okay. I'm coming.
Someday, in the future, our paths may cross once more.
In the next game,
our bonds can be reforged time and again.
another remake of
Whenever
Marth and
you
the Shadow
desire,
Dragon.
You need only say the word.
Engage!
Honestly, and like for the main characters, the nameable main characters, like Robin had a really good personality and was his own character regardless of whatever you did.
Fire Emblem. Engage.
And then like Corrin and Byleth were quite bland. And this character felt really bland at the beginning. Until like maybe just past the halfway point, it started to... He definitely has more personality than Byleth and Corrin. But not quite as much as Robin. So that was pleasantly surprised. I still don't like his hair, but whatever. I'm used to it now. Farming for all these emblem skills though sounds like it's gonna be a pain. I mean, if you know exactly which 2 skills you want, it probably won't be that bad. It's if you want to buy multiple ones for a character to have in their back pocket, it would cost a lot of SP. Okay, I also didn't make use of any of the forging either. I usually don't do that on my first playthrough. I also got more money, nice. Oh yeah, so also there's like the Tempest Trials or the Relay Trials at the Tower of Guidance. Those are supposed to be the hardest fights in the game. You can now select Vicious Volcano and Relay Trials. Which again, I didn't really do those. Okay, so... Sami just ran up to me and just flopped over. If you go back to your room, they also added a new addition there. Sami's so cute. Completely kind of like... irrelevant, and they could just take Sami out, but... mascot character. It's the piano here. If you examine the piano, you can view the credits again. Let's just have a quick look at the Tower of Guidance. This game was longer than I thought too. I thought the outlets were overestimating the amount of time. I mean, they still said about 60 hours, and I took like, what, 45? Of course, if you do all the pair logs, it's going to reach higher. Oh, one thing I didn't like... Actually, I'll talk about this in a bit. All items you use are restored at the end of a trial. Your allies are also restored to their pre-trial states. You'll get some experience and other rewards for battles you've cleared at the end of the trial. Since the changes to your army aren't permanent, feel free to hold nothing back. So this is kind of like I mean, this is the trial maps, more or less. So, Tempest Trial. You'll face several consecutive battles. Rewards will increase with difficulty. So Tempest Trial is also the name of something from Fire Emblem Kiro, so it must be a reference. Tackle a map with other players online in a relay-style cooperative mode. Tickets required to play. This kind of sounds fun. I kind of want to try this with someone else. Like, co-op Fire Emblem? That sounds awesome. Fire Emblem multiplayer has always just been versus, or versus a computer controlling the other person's army. I might have to try this with someone. Maybe a couple of my friends that are playing this game. It'd be fun. This was battle against other players' armies on selected or edited maps. You can make your own maps, I forgot. That's kind of neat. We might even spend one stream just trying this stuff out in the future. I don't think I want to... Actually, let's just click on it and see what it looks like. The co-op Fire Emblem? That sounds awesome. The goal of a Tempest Trial is to clear several battle maps in succession. For each battle you clear, you'll get materials and experience with allies who took part. Select the trial's difficulty during map selection. Higher difficulties grant greater results. Verdant Plain, Floral Field, Mountain Peak, Winter Forest, Desert Dunes, Vicious Volcano. This one is like the last one. Only each 3 battles though. Your Nintendo Switch user nickname will be visible to other players in Relay Trials. And your profile card. I haven't touched my profile card. The goal of Relay Trials is to clear a map while taking turns, like a relay race. Spend the relay tickets to do it. Select Take Over to pick up where another player left off. You'll get rewards if any player completes the map. Okay. In Outrun Trials, you can challenge other players' armies on maps you select or design. Select Quick Battle to pick a map you like and begin the battle immediately. Select Custom Battle to create and upload your own map. You can then connect this map to other players' maps and begin battle. Ooh, I feel like a lot of people would be making interesting maps, or like recreating maps from older games. Both modes offer rewards at the end. Neat. Okay, the other thing I want to complain about is this game, they have the branching promotion system, which I think is cool. I like branching promotions, it gives you options, but then the second seal, when you use it to change class or when you promote, with the master seal, it's very flexible. Like, people say, oh, mage promotes to sage or mage knight, but honestly, you could promote to anything from mage, because even from mage to mage knight, you don't have the default requirements, or sage. You need to go learn staves or axes or etc. So it's not even a branching promotion system, it's like a promotion web, which I'm fine with. It's kind of nice not having to constantly switch classes to get other skills too, if you only equip one class skill. Now my biggest problem is there's variations of classes. Like, look, there's Hero with sword and lance, and Hero with sword and axe. There's, let's see, Bow Knight with bow and sword, or bow and lance, and bow and axe. Or like General with sword or lance or axe. Multiple Great Knights. Like, flexibility is nice, but because all these like share the same name, it gets a little confusing. And especially because, like, of all the characters that join you, the majority of them, or not the majority of them, but a large chunk of them are royals with custom classes like Alchrist, Diamant, Ivy, Fogado, and all their siblings. Tamara, Alfred, Saline, Hortensia, they all have custom classes. So, and their custom classes are really good for them. So there's almost no reason to change classes for a lot of those characters, or play around at all. And on top of that, because like their personal classes don't even branch, and they also have skills that like are staples in the series, like Luna and Soul and Ignis, so that means other characters can't get them. So, I mean, it kind of makes them unique, but then on the other hand, it's like, then why even have the branching classes if these are so set in stone? It was kind of fun seeing, like, if Alchrist was a sniper, or if he was an archer, seeing who turns him into a sniper and who turns him into a bow knight would be kind of cool, I think. And, like, on top of that, there's a lot of classes that don't even have anyone join you as. Like, there is no person that joins your party that is by default a lance fighter or the promotion halberdier. And I like halberdiers, and they're the only ones that could use the S rank lances. Like, we got sword master, or we got sword fighter and sword master. We got axe fighter and berserker. We didn't get anyone that actually came as a lance fighter or a halberdier. In fact, a lot of these classes are completely unrepresented at all by your player characters unless you go out of your way to fill them out. And the other thing is, like, the Pegasus Knights can promote into Griffin Knights or Wyvern Knights. They can't, there is no promoted Pegasus, except for Hortensia, because she gets to keep her Pegasus. So if you're a Pegasus fan, that kind of sucks. I never liked the branching promotions where the person's mount completely changes. Like, the Pegasus into a Griffin, for example. Like, it just seems a little odd to me, especially if the character's character trait or support conversations are all about their Wyvern or their Pegasus. So that's a little odd. So I don't agree with all their choices for the classes. Also, Thief doesn't have a promotion. You could easily just make a rogue class instead of making Thief go up to level 40. Like, I don't see why not. Yeah, there's no Pegasus Knight trio either. Like, why couldn't they add Rogue? I mean, I can understand if they don't want to add Assassin, because Assassin comes with usually the instant kill move Lethality, which might be OP sometimes, but why not just bring Rogue, right? And I really like the fist fighters. I love that they added actual fist fighting without claws in this game, because Three Houses introduced Grappler, which used claws. I like having the martial artist. It was cool, it looked flashy, but then most of the martial arts classes are all support classes. You're mostly using them for their staves, and they don't have 2 range on the martial arts. So if you turn them into High Priest, you'll never use the martial arts, you'll use the magic, for example. Or with Kiro, the swords are always stronger than the fists, unless you really need that double attack. So I just wish that there were more. So if they're going to add fists, I wish they actually added a character or a class where it was like a frontline fist fighter. I could have used John as one. His growths let him, but because I was using him as a healer, it just didn't work that way. So those are my little complaints, but they're kind of nitpicky. They're just personal little things. But overall, again, I'll say it again, I've been saying this the whole time, gameplay fantastic. If you like Fire Emblem, this is exactly what you want. And, you know, character-wise, honestly, I think comparable to Three Houses and Fates and Awakening in terms of character personalities. In fact, it's almost better because the support system is not based just on marriage. So all the supports have a platonic side to them. Because in Awakening and Fates, like all the supports that were different genders were just weird, were all about romance. So it was weird if you did too many at once. There were very few platonic ones and very few same-sex supports as a result, because the game was so skewed towards the marriage. And even characters like Mavier and Linden, who join us late, got the same number of supports, which is nice. Not like characters in Awakening, where near the end, like, you get a couple characters that join you that only have supports with your character, or one other character maybe. So it's nice that everyone got kind of equal treatment in that way. So I like that. I really prefer that too. As someone who doesn't always want romance everywhere in a game, I think that's great. Three Houses sort of did that, but then, like, you know, people complained that you couldn't do like same-sex except for with a couple combinations and stuff. I'm also really glad this game did have multiple routes. Like, Fire Emblem Fates, we all know, wasn't very good. On top of that, there were 2 versions of the game. You had to buy them separately. Well, you had to get one and then DLC the other, and then buy the third one. And they weren't even that good. Like, especially since the Nor one was a completely different difficulty too. So if you started off with that one and didn't like the difficulty, too bad. And then with Three Houses, it was like, okay, there's 3 routes, actually 4, plus there's also the DLC route, which is like a sub-route, and which was neat, but also it made the game super long, and the first half of it was almost the same, but you couldn't just start at the middle where the branching point is, because you start with the house choice at the beginning. So it just artificially inflated the length of the game, and the story was okay, but it was just needlessly convoluted or dumb in some parts because of that. And so I didn't like that for Three Houses. So I'm glad this game only has 1 route. I would not really want to play through this game a second time just to get a couple extra scenes, you know, for completion's sake. Will I play this game on hard or maddening in the future? Maybe. It's a big time sink, and I definitely have other games I want to play. We need to get back to Octopath before Octopath 2 comes out. And we're going to continue streaming this for a few days because I need to do all the paralogs as well. We'll start with the easy paralogs and then work our way up. I feel like I heard some of the harder paralogs are comparable to the final chapters in this game, but the easy ones should be easy to breeze through. So I don't know how many we'll get through in a stream, maybe 3 or 4 at the beginning and then it'll taper off. But I do intend to finish the paralogs, and whenever the DLC comes out, I will do that too. So let's save one more time. What's my final time anyways? 45 hours, 46 minutes. Not bad at all. But yeah, I enjoyed it. So if you're on the fence about the game, that is my opinion. Pretty solid entry, despite my initial hesitance and initial impressions. Thank you so much for joining me here on stream. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. All the support, especially all of you watching as the game crashed and I had to redo that entire chapter again. But and for cheering me on as I did so, even though I was a little grumpy. So I really appreciate that. You guys are the best. Ooh, I'm tired. Okay, let's have a look at Twitch. Oh, a few people are playing Fire Emblem. Let's drop in on Lei. She just started this game today, so she's like early, but she's been watching some of our streams as well, so she kind of knows what's up. Let's go drop in on her. Stick around for a raid, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much, guys. Good night. Bye-bye.